Mori Calliope is one of the most hard-working VTubers in Hololive Productions history. She has grown to have a cult fanbase known as the Deadbeats, who are there for her no matter what. The rapper slash Grim Reaper's apprentice has gone on to release several EPs and albums that has blessed the fanbase with her musical talent and has succeeded her dreams of becoming an idol. She is, however, also the subject of controversy. From left to right, you'll find that Mori Calliope isn't exactly prone from not just criticism, but also people who feel that she is a culture vulture, someone who hates VTubers, and is only in it just for the money and the fame to boost her musical career. But here I am today, talking not just in defense of Mori Calliope, but also out of love, and appreciating just how much she has done for her, not just herself, her fanbase, but also the VTuber community in general. Hi, I'm your sunshine degenerate VTuber Yui Tachibana, and I'm speaking as someone who has been a deadbeat since February 2022. When I first discovered Mori Calliope, she came out as someone who was rebellious, a woman who clearly has the wit, talent, and entertainment factor to carry a career. Now, if you don't know much about her, and if you're new to the VTuber community, Mori Calliope is one of the 5 original members of Hololive English's first generation, also known as Holomyth. She is the second most subscribed English member next to Gargura. Mori's personality and character is that she is the Grim Reaper's apprentice who had a change of heart of taking souls and instead chose a path into becoming a recording artist, which is where her musical career coexists with her streaming career. Her debut song, Excuse My Rudeness, Can You Please Rest in Peace, currently remains one of the most viewed VTuber songs in general, and rightfully so. When this song just came out of nowhere after her debut stream showed off her cutie patootie personality with some sort of devilish cosplay going on, people were blown away. Was we about to see the Eminem of VTubers? Mori Calliope was already showing promise with how much she was grinding her way to be amongst the best of the VTuber community. She is clearly quite the personality to watch, and I've grown to love her as one of my favorite idols in general. And quite frankly, she's the one who made me stay in the VTuber community to begin with. To be quite honest with you, she's actually not the first VTuber I fell in love with. That role would go to Sakura Miko, with all the clips that was going around about her, and she proved to be quite the funny and also cute girl to watch. It was Mori, however, that got me to stay due to how versatile her music is, how entertaining she is as a person, and also she just loves her deadbeats. However, not everyone is on the same boat. A common criticism of her is that she's corny, a culture vulture. She's a white woman looking to make money off of rap. The same stuff that we got on Eminem about, but look at how successful that turned out for him. With Mori, it's similar and to an extent that tries to dampen her reputation, but she has gotten through all these obstacles with no signs of stopping anytime soon. In fact, I have first heard about her via the Sea-Dog VA drama, where it was made clear that he had some things to say about the VTuber community that did not fly with everybody. When he implied that Hololive members had it easy because they were being signed to a corporation that quite frankly is the king of VTubing and still is today, and therefore people took this as him hating on Hololive members, implying that they were talentless and were privileged based on the fact they had ties to the biggest VTuber community. Because of this, it was not gonna fly with everyone when Mori donated 50 memberships to Connor's stream, which had people fuming, even after she had said that Connor had apologized to her and other Hololive members. One day it got worse, when a super chat was sent out saying quote-unquote condom money for Connor, which is often rumored to be the super chat that led Mori to say that she was no longer going to be reading most of the super chats and that she would be moving to Twitch semi-regularly, which pissed off the deadbeats even more. She would be sassy, responding to some of the drama and backlash that was going on until she deleted them, backtracking for what she had said, and explained that she was drunk and that she would be taking a hiatus. All in all, this drama was nothing short of petty and stupid, and I wish some people would go out and touch grass. The sad part is this is an inevitable part of the community that ties back to the stereotypes of idol culture, where you have to put on an image to please everybody no matter what, otherwise you're going to be labeled harsh things that are going to be hard to break away from. Mori Calliope is just someone who wants to have friendships with other people, and so be it. More collabs for us, probably. Sure, you may have saw how it went down with Rashia, but that don't mean every VTuber is gonna turn around and be like that. And Mori is most definitely getting my flowers while she's here, cause you never know one day when she's gonna retire out of the blue, if that even happens. Another common criticism is that her music is quote-unquote corny, terrible, it's garbage, and I can get it. I even got some comments myself when I announced this video that their music wasn't exactly their favorite, or at least at first. Some argue that her music has only gotten better with every release, while others are skeptical of her of being a legitimate musician at all. Look no further than Brad Taste in Music, who has done quite the research on her and feels that she is not a genuine artist.
It's like a kid in school who just keeps poking at you to get your attention, and then when they don't get your attention, they spit on you. You know, and thinking that will make you want to listen to them.
Now look, I've actually been following the guy for quite some time now, well before he blew up, and it was nice to see him know who Mori was, but I feel his thoughts about Mori is quite close-minded. Just cause an artist may have a project that is quote-unquote bad, does not mean they're forever doomed to make bad music. Look no further than Quadeca, an artist who used to be in the YouTuber music lane but grew to have albums and projects that are being loved by the music community today. Brad's thoughts implied that Mori is just gonna be that one artist that'll guarantee eye rolls with every new song that she releases, and with a show of skeptical judgment that undermines just how dedicated she is to the musical craft. I mean, I've seen people who say that Friday by Rebecca Black was actually a guilty pleasure years later after we clowned her for so long. Now look, I'm not here to say Mori is the best rapper or musician, but she's just so much fun to listen to. Something about her music just gives me so much anticipation. Whether it would be how versatile her music is, you never know what genre she's gonna tackle next, whether it's swing or rock or throwback 80s. She has it all covered and figured out. One of my favorite projects from her is Cinderella. While it did not land critically wise with everybody, I do think it was a pretty bold project that showed her growth and potential, as well as experimentation that showcases what styles and genres she works in. Songs like Dance Past Midnight featuring Amelie as well as Glass Slipper show her musical talent and potential to be more than just a female VTuber version of Eminem. One of my favorite lyrics in Glass Slipper is, "I'd rather disown me than die old and lonely." That is a sentence that speaks to me. Sometimes I feel like I'm inferior to others to where I should just give up. But also I don't want to be forgotten and be a nobody at the same time, which is part of why I love Mori so much. She speaks for the deadbeats who are feeling down, but also don't want to be left to rot. Granted, it was already obvious Mori was capable of making such thoughtful music with the single End of a Life, often considered a cult classic by the VTuber community with how impactful it is lyrically and musically. It comes off as genuine and a love letter to the deadbeats who have stuck with her and never gave up on her for even a split second, regardless of the dirt people tried to bring up on her and regardless of how much they tried to make her graduate early. One of these cases was when she was revealing one of her outfits, a cowgirl outfit to be exact. At the time, however, some 4chan users AI generated her voice to where she was making love with a horse, which was tied to fan art of her that prompted her to announce there would be a change to her outfit reveal.
I hope you get the help you need. From deep within this sheriff's heart, please get some help. And because of you, degenerate, guess what we got? A car. How boring is this? Look at how boring this is. It's a car that says law on it.
Thankfully, we forgot about this pretty quickly, as most AI-generated drivel is essentially fast food that is about as disposable as tampons. That said, I feel this was quite the attempt to ruin her reputation, but as she did with Connor and the criticism of her music, as well as allegations that she had joined the VTuber community with the mindset of not liking VTubers, but later grew to love her Hololive friends, she moved to become the beloved Grim Reaper rapper that we know and love today. Mori is also someone who stands up to the people who clown on her friends, showing exactly how much she's come to appreciate her friends as family. On one instance, when Fuamoko was being accused of exploiting their fans for not paying them to do a theme for them, the person in question happened to be the artist behind Mori's anime opening that she played before every stream at the time. In response to this, Mori removed the music by said artist in retaliation and defense of Fuamoko, which is such a Chad move by her. Speaking of music, I just love how much she has grinded to the point she's been endorsed and backed by a major company. Leading up to her 2022 EP Shinigami Notes, Mori was signed to Universal Music Group, where she would release 2 EPs and a studio album thus far. On top of this, she has gone on to release songs tied to One Piece, Metal Gear Solid, and most recently Suicide Squad Isekai, which looks insanely good by the way, definitely has potential to bring a new era for DC, especially since it needs it right now. But anyway, Mori has gotten so much love and backing that defies all the odds against her, and going on to show that no matter how they try to take you down, it's your commitment and your dedication to the craft of VTubing, rapping, and entertaining and comforting your deadbeats that really matters in the end, cause it certainly did pay off for her in the long run. All in all, Mori Calliope has grown to be my most favorite VTuber of all time. Even if you don't like her music, which is totally understandable, you have to admire just how much she loves this job, to where she is gonna defend it with all she's got. And it only deserves nothing but respect and admiration. She is quite the lovely role model we need, and not to mention attractive as hell. Like, goddamn, I love this girl. Bark, bark! Sorry, that's my degenerate side showing, but I ain't afraid to show it. Anyway, Mori has earned every one of her bragging rights. She has deserved every bit of success that has come her way, and is such a big inspiration for me. As someone who has wanted to start their own career for so long, Mori is my role model and my inspiration to keep me going, and for that I'm grateful. Having been here for nearly 4 years with her fellow gen mates at the time of this video, Mori has shown no signs of stopping anytime soon, and with her revealing new collaborations, tie-ins, and events every year, there's no stopping her. My hope one day is that she announces a US tour, cause believe me, I'm gonna be fighting to get VIP tickets day one. What do you think of Mori Calliope? Is she your favorite VTuber or no? What's your favorite song from her? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video and please like it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. This is your Sunshine Yui Tachibana signing out.